Hi guys, welcome back. Thanks for tuning in as always. Today I'm down at our local harbor just next to my Marine Atlantic, and we're going to do a little comparison with the Fimi X8SE 2020 and the 2022 model. Right now I have the 2022 model ready to go, so let's get this show on the road before the drone actually gets too cold. It is a little chilly out, but it's bearable today with slight winds. It's probably 8 to 10 mile an hour wind. So we will start recording, and actually I'm going to auto take off with the sticks. So there we go. Drone is now going up. I've just done a compass calibration on this. Gain a little bit of altitude here. The wind is slightly pushing this drone, and it's just gaining its bearings now. I'll turn it around. Okay, I noticed as I spun the drone, the wind took it this way, but it came back. You guys can see me here now. I had to set the ISO levels on that because auto just seemed like it overblown everything to a white color. So let's do a little droney here. Go reversing up. The camera on me. Nice. Awesome camera, guys. I know a lot of you guys said it in the last video, in the review video of this. The drone has an absolutely amazing camera. So we will do a sort of a little circle me here and show you guys what ships are in port. So we have the big shrimp boat there, the white and blue vessel, and then we have two ferries in dock today. Now if my ISO levels on that aren't great, guys, it's because I'm not really great with cameras, so I made it look the best I could. I don't know if my ISO levels and that are exactly right, but it looks a lot better than the auto version. And I'm not having any issue with transmission. I've got 2 bars of yellow, but because I'm not aiming at the drone here. We will just fly around here out behind these ferries, and I'll pull the same route with the 2020 model. I can pretty much guarantee the 2020 model is going to have a little bit of connection issues getting out there, and that's only 1,200 feet. Got a duck here flying in front of me. So yeah, it's a little windy, guys. I haven't really checked the app, but it only seems about 10 mile an hour wind, if that. Maybe about 8. But I can say this drone is absolutely great. They just need to work on the horizon. Doesn't seem to have went off yet though. So right now I'm flying over towards the Indian Beach. You can see there are a couple of cars down there. That's a local known hangout spot. Mostly the elderly that like to go down and park there. And usually in summer times there's always bands playing there every night, and local talent. Okay. Full bars, 15 satellites. No connection interruptions, guys. This thing absolutely flies great. I'm going to have to do the tuning on the stick, so it seems a little bit much like it usually is. Sorry about the sniffles too. My nose is running here. I'm actually gonna have to put this hood up. That cold breeze on the back of the neck isn't nice. Put the camera up here, just right in front of me here now, just above me. You guys can see all of town there, the Marine Atlantic lot. I usually fly up by that CME building. You can see it past the second ferry. Yeah, really nice camera on this drone, guys. Really nice. Fimi done a great job with this camera. And I don't notice any horizon tilt right now. But that usually happens when you are turning fast. Let's see if it does it. I'll whip around here. No, seems on today. I have done a gimbal calibration the other day, but it has done it since, right after the calibration exactly. But today it's pretty bang on. Yeah, horizon looks good, guys. I'm down to 77% battery. So we will bring this one in. We'll bring it in and land it, and we'll pop the 2020 up in the air. See how that does. I wanted to do the precise landing here, but I cannot pin my landing pad down as the ground is too hard, and I'm just afraid it will blow away. It'll be gone out in the ocean. Boy, I love this camera on this drone, guys. Fantastic job with the camera. And 70km/h wind speed is a bonus. Okay, so I think I'm going to bring it over here by the rocks and land on the rocks instead of on the grass. Okay, right about there. Oh, get away from that boulder. And there we go. Okay, now it's telling me compass interfered, but I'm really close to the car and this tripod, which are both metal. So give me 1 second, guys. I'll load the other one up and we'll continue on. Okay, guys, I now have the 2020 version up. I have 12 satellites. I put the camera on manual, and just when I clicked on manual, it seems the settings are just perfect. So we will, actually I gotta check the camera parameters here. 4K 30, put the video quality on high. That's about it. Okay, so we will start recording and manual takeoff just like the last one. Up we go. I'll give it a second here. I know this one doesn't toilet bowl since its very last update. Spin it around. Same thing though, as you're spinning around, the drone does slightly deviate, but it did come back. So put the camera down on me. We'll do the same thing here. Compass interfered, please fly carefully. Okay, it's probably because I'm close to this metal and stuff here. So let's do our droney, reversing up. I can tell right by looking at the screen the camera isn't as good as the 2022 model. Okay, there, that's, and the colors are more vivid on the 2022. Okay, so there we're out. We are out 274 feet. We will just fly around, same pattern here. Put it around in front of those two ferries. 11, just dropped to 11 satellites and 2 bars on the transmitter, and I'm having a little bit of video feed breakup. A little bit of a stutter. I knew it was going to happen, guys. It's the transmission system in this is not half as good as the 2022 model. Now, it looks like I have a little bit of horizon off here. You guys will see that when you see this video. It seems to me that it's a bit off. And a little bit of transmission breakup. Just starting to fly back towards me. I can tell the horizon is off a little. I never ever noticed this before flying this drone with horizon tilt. It always seemed half decent, but I can certainly tell right now that it's off a little bit. Got a vehicle pulling in behind me here. You can see them on the screen. Okay, so I will now fly over by the beach and have a little bit of transmission stutter. A little bit of lag in the screen, guys. Now over by the beach, do the same route, fly out kind of around the point here and then back. So the new 2020 model is certainly worth the upgrade from the 2020. The 2022 model is worth the upgrade from the 2020 model. Now, if you're not allowed to fly very far, then certainly stick with the 2020 model. But if you're allowed those long-range flights, guys, then this 2022 is certainly worth the upgrade, especially with the better camera on it. I can tell you it is great in low light. Excuse me. Yeah, a little bit of transmission stutter as I was going out there. Seems okay right now as I'm close. I just got another little stutter, but could be because I'm not aiming directly at the drone. I've got a couple of seagulls up there flying pretty close to the drone, so get away from them, guys. I'm gonna climb in some altitude here anyway. Get her up a little higher. Yeah, it seems as I tip the controller away, it drops in satellites. And it's still telling me the compass is interfered. How is that gimbal? Did it straighten out? Yeah, it certainly did. Seems that these Fimi X8SEs do that, guys. They will go off their horizon, but they will eventually straighten out. You're down to 84% battery. Let you guys check out those vessels before I bring it in for a landing here. Do a little circle out around that way. And I'm going to bring it back in. It's just starting to get cold on the fingers here, even with the gloves on. I also have to make another video while I'm down here with the Hubsan, so we're going to end this quite fast here, guys. Okay, let's bring her in. She still stayed on her horizon by the look of it. Might be slightly off. Start decreasing altitude. Bring that drone in. You guys can see me coming down there now. Seagulls galore flying around here. Always is. There's always a ton of them down here at the shoreline. Okay. I don't even know if I'm going to try that Hubsan today. It's with that wind. I may, I'm not sure. Okay, so let's get this bird down. There we go. That one's down. And it's still saying compass interfered, but you can see the cars behind me, the tripod. There's all kinds of ships here that are steel. So okay guys, I hope you enjoyed this little comparison, and until the next one, if you're not, make sure you subscribe to the channel. We do drone giveaways every now and then, and I think the next one will be at the 2,000 subscriber mark, which isn't too far away. Leave a comment. Make sure you hit that like button, guys. It really helps us out, and you don't know how much we appreciate it.